Okay, everybody, what's up? This Miss Marcy. And guess what I'm doing? Guess what I'm just now doing? Don't judge me, but I'm just now doing my review on Insecure season 3, the final episode, Ghost Like. Okay? Cause I've been ghost like, okay? Don't judge me. Don't judge me, y'all. It's okay. It's okay. I know I'm late, but we're gonna get through this. We're gonna get through it, okay? I'm just gonna point out some stuff, you know what I'm saying, that stood out to me. So I'm not gonna do like every, detail by detail of the show, okay? So what I wanna say is first of all, um, to me, Insecure this season didn't bring it. Like, you know, I don't know. It was just like it was just okay. It wasn't like that like, oh my god, girl, but it was good. It had funny parts and stuff, but to me it didn't bring it like normally like it does like normally. Um um I actually wanted Molly to get with that guy or whatever, the one dude she met at Coachella or whatever. Um I like the fact that Issa and Lawrence, were in a better place, better space, whatever. um, what else? Um, I don't know. Like, I felt like the season brought in her friends too late. Like, we didn't really start seeing Kelly and Tiffany until like towards the end. And then I didn't like the fact that, oh, hold on one second. And then for me, it was like I didn't like the fact that they didn't get into Tiffany and Derek's business enough. Like, I wanted to know more about their relationship, and I just knew that this season was gonna bring a lot of it out. You know what I mean? Like, I just knew, but it didn't. I don't know. It was just, to me, it just, I don't know. I just had higher expectations. I had higher hopes, but it didn't really bring it. Um, what else? We didn't even see no more Daniel. I don't know. What really happened that really stood out to me? Okay, so the guy that Issa was dealing with, the guy that ghosted her, whatever, um, he comes back and he offers her some excuse about, how he just couldn't talk to her, whatever. He just was going through some things. You know what? It was a good thing that he came back, but it was like I don't know. I feel like he deals with mental, issues, the character on the show. I think and I could tell just by the way on the other episode where he was telling her how he just up and left Houston or whatever. And just the way he just kind of moved, the way he kind of operates, I could just tell he's not a mentally stable person, you know. So they had Easter the birthday, the little birthday gathering at the little movie function. They had a movie function, movie in the park type of function to promote, black classic movies. And I thought that was cute. That was a good idea. They did the Last Dragon. Anybody from like the 80s era knows, what I'm saying? That's a classic movie. So so they did the little, movie in the park or whatever. Molly sees the guy. Remember the guy from season? I think it was season two. Was it two? Where she had dated him and he was good looking and everything. He was good looking and he told her that he had let another man give him head one time. And Molly couldn't get past it. She couldn't get over it. So I thought it was so funny how on the last episode they show him. He runs into Molly, whatever, they run into each other and she sees him with this guy, And so she was just like, oh my gosh, I knew it. So she go back and tell Issa and everybody, like, I knew he was gay. I knew he was gay, you know what I'm saying? But then in the end, they show him with his girlfriend and that guy and another girl. So he was out on a double date. So then Molly felt kind of stupid. I know she did. Um, because here she is still single, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I could have got past something like that either though, so I don't blame her on that one. But what else? Okay, so they're in the movie in the park thing or whatever, and Lawrence comes and sit with them for a spell, and then he leaves or whatever. They're just all sitting there, talking and laughing and enjoying the movie and stuff like that. So Issa kind of got her she kind of got motivated again, after seeing that. She got motivated to do what it is that she really wants to do and everything. because she had got kind of discouraged or whatever. And then also with the guy, her friend, the guy, I can't think of his name, but the guy, Nathan, with Nathan leaving or whatever, she just got really discouraged. Like, oh my gosh, um, I understand that Issa had a certain energy towards him, and I think that when he left like he did, and she went through having her little sucker attack and being all thirsty, whatever, going over to his house and searching his bedroom and all that kind of stuff. I think after she had got through that, I think she was just over it. Because sometimes you can have a certain level of energy towards something or someone or a certain situation, and you can be like on some like suck, like I said, having a sucker, like she was having a sucker attack. But then it's like when you get past that, you truly don't desire that person no more, or you don't desire that situation no more. So it's like you really be over it. So when Nathan came back in the end, he came back and offered her up that explanation or whatever. It was like, yeah, I hear you, nigga, but you know what I'm saying, you still, this how you move, and I gotta, you know what I'm saying, now, because who wants to deal with a person like that? Who really wants to deal with a person like that who can just up and move when things are good between y'all? Just imagine how things could be when things, just imagine what a person like that would do when things are bad, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like nobody wants that. And then what else? So Molly pretty much, Molly really, oh, so Nathan tried to come over to Issa's house before they left to go on their little, before they went to celebrate her birthday. Nathan comes over with some flowers, and Molly gets out the car and turns him away and tells him to leave and everything. And so at the when Molly and Issa was talking, you know, Molly ended up telling Issa that, Nathan came by, and she just mentioned it so casually. Like, oh, he came by, but I sent his ass away. And Issa like, bitch, what? After all that thirsting she did and having that whole sucker, she had a whole sucker attack. Hell yeah, she wanted to know he came by. I felt like Molly was wrong for sending him away. First of all, for sending him away, number one. Number two, sending him away and then not telling Issa about it. Like, what? It's not even your place to do that. You were straight wrong. You were wrong and strong, honey. But Molly did that. And I think to some extent, I think Molly just wants Issa to be single and miserable like her. Because Molly's still tripping over Dro, honey. And yeah. And then Candace is pregnant, okay, by Dro. So it's just like Molly is just like not. Molly just really like is on some fuck shit, some thirsty shit, some not really thirsty, but just some selfish shit. Like, you know what I mean? And what else? When she sat back and um what did Molly, oh, that guy that she met at Coachella. Like I said, I wanted her to kick it with him, but honey, he wasn't here for her bullshit either. And I think Molly realized that. He told her right on the episode before this one. He was like, you just like, he told her like she was just some bullshit. So on this final episode, she calls him up and she's like, she basically was apologetic because she knew she was being a bitch. And he just kind of sat there and listened on the phone like, oh, okay. I think he liked Molly, but he wasn't here for that attitude. He wasn't here for that. So, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna do a season 4. I don't know. This season just, I don't know. It didn't give it to me like I like for it to give it to me. It was okay. It was okay. It was okay. It didn't have me and my friends talking all like that. I'm gonna put it like that because me and my friends normally we talk about this show like, oh girl, they just like, girl, what, we have our opinions about it. Like, well, what would you have done or da da da. But this one, it was just like, it was like I watched it, then I would just go to sleep like, I don't know. It wasn't horrible, but it wasn't like fire either. So we'll see next season. I'm trying to think what else really stood out to me. I don't know. I think sometimes when a show is like when it gets popular and it gets highly anticipated, sometimes the actors to me they kind of overact a little bit and they kind of I don't know like with Empire, the first season of Empire was I love the first season. Oh my gosh, it was the bomb. It was so authentic. it was everything a show needed to be. Like, then the second season came and it was like all these celebrities was on there and it was just like it took away from the authenticity. Some of the acting became too hard. People were acting too hard. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm not let me not talk about Empire or whatever while I'm talking about Insecure. But I'm just saying though. But yeah, so Insecure, like I said, this season overall I thought it was good. Um but it was just some it was just certain things. So we see that Lawrence, okay, so Lawrence meets that girl at church. I know he met that girl at church and he seems like he like her, but Lawrence don't really seem like he's trying to be into much of a serious relationship right now. But in the end, towards the end, we see that Issa meets up with her and Issa's gonna be doing business with her. And then on top of that, that girl's also going to be dating Lawrence. So that was a good segue into season 4 because there's going to cause some, some friction or whatever, some type of conflict. So that'll be good. But it's good to know that they brought Lawrence back and that Lawrence was not off the show forever. I think the writers decided, oh man, people like Lawrence too much. We got to keep him on here because people like that conflict between Issa and Lawrence. Like, the whole going through the ups and downs of breakups, getting back together, or, breaking up and then just being friends, but dating other people, but still having feelings for each other to where y'all really don't want to see each other with other people. But you know what I mean? Like stuff like that. So we got to have Lawrence on the show. So I wonder what they're going to do with Daniel, you know, with his sexy behind. Child. I know what I do with Daniel. Nah, let me stop. Let me stop it. But I'm trying to think what else. I know I'm just sound like I'm all over the place, y'all. And I know this is like such a late review, but like I said, don't judge me. Um, no, what else really stood out to me? That was it. Okay, y'all. So that was it. All right, bad enough I'm late, but then I'm like, don't really have a whole lot to say about the last episode. I mean, I don't know. I enjoyed the soundtrack though. I know that soundtrack was pretty good. Yeah, that soundtrack. They always have good music on Insecure. Always. But okay, y'all. That was it. Till next time. Peace.